Downloads about your purpose are about to start flowing in fast. Get ready. They are coming in hot. I had a prophetic dream, and I always share my dreams with you guys. Well, I don't share every one of them, you know that. But I share my dreams with you guys because they be prophetic. And I know that a lot of us are on the same frequency. Now, I went to the movies Tuesday, okay? And I'm going to talk to you about where I went and what I went to go see and everything. And that movie activated something within me. And I know, see, what happened was I had a conversation with the Knight of Swords. Now, I know that sounds crazy and you probably don't even believe it, but it was like a kind of like an iridescent kind of energy, okay? And it was a knight on a horse, and he had his sword. It was the Knight of Swords. And I was sitting there having a conversation with the Knight of Swords. I don't remember the conversation, but I do remember that part vividly. And what that told me, it told me a few things. And what that told me, the main thing is information. The Knight of Swords is information. Information, that means downloads are coming in hot and fast. And they are going to I know they're going to either lead me, and it's going to happen for you too, just off the strength of we're on the same frequency. So some of the messages, they're going to come through me and for me to convey to you. So get ready. Okay. They're going to be leading you to a part of your life purpose, or they're going to be about your life purpose. You know what I'm saying? If you're already walking in purpose, but a lot of us, we're already walking in purpose, but they're different parts of the journey, you know what I'm saying, as you're walking in purpose. But that information is going to start coming in hot and fast. The Knight of Swords came to me. Now, I've been reading tarot for 6 years now. March 2019 to 2025. Yeah, about 6 years now, right? And that's the first time I've had a dream about an archetype in one of the cards coming out. It was not on the card, it was out. But it was like a iridescent kind of lighting. That's what color it was. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can explain what he looked like, okay? And let's see. Yeah, I was talking to the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, that's what I got from that. This is where I went to the movies and what I went to go see and what activated this Knight of Swords to come to me. So I came to the movies, the AMC, and you should check out the AMC, especially on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They have this little membership called Stubs, okay? And I got the free one, and you can get half off your movies on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And this is the movie I came to see Tuesday, okay? Called Tron Ares, and I saw it in 3D. Notice it came out on the 10/10 portal. October the 10th is when it came out in movies, okay? So yeah, check out the Stubs and go to the AMC, go to amc.com and see if you have the AMC theaters in your city or whatever it is to where you can get to it too. Okay, so hopefully you will go to the AMC on Tuesday or Wednesday. Like I said, I have a Stubs account and it is free. And I usually go on Tuesday, but I guess they're trying to get people in the door to where they have half off on Tuesday and Wednesday. Some years back, it used to be like a $5 movie. Then it went to $7, then it went to $9 and $11, and especially for like the 3D. Okay, I think the regular movies are still like $7 or something like that, but I love to go see the 3D movies. So, but it's half off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at AMC theaters. You just got to have a Stubs account, and you give them your phone number, and they take half off of your tickets. Okay, and then you can also, they have a thing with the Stubs account where you can get like a small popcorn and a cold drink, a fountain drink, for $5. So that's good. I think it's still $5. We didn't do it this time, so I don't know if they went up on that, but I think that's a good deal. A small popcorn and a drink for $5 with the Stubs account. They have different levels of Stubs accounts. where you can do all kinds of different things. But honey, I just got the free one and go to get the half off movie on Tuesday. Sometimes I might start doing Wednesdays because they have it free on Wednesday also. Now let's pull some cards, honey. Let's pull some cards to see what other kind of messages are here for us. We're going to go with the Ethereal Visions Lunar Edition Tarot today because the Knight of Swords, when I saw it, it reminded me of this deck. Now, I do have the regular Ethereal Visions deck also, but it was something about the lunar one, okay? So let's see what other messages come through for us. We're going to receive a message from the Archangel Michael, Sword of Light Oracle, and the Oracle of the Universe, okay? But yeah, the Knight of Swords, I'm sitting there looking up, and it was on the horse going like a roundabout. And I'm sitting there looking, and it was saying something to me. But I just feel like it's just like downloads are going to start coming in hot and fast. And inside of the movie, Trine Aries, one of the, I don't know what you would call it, I guess one of the Trons from like the, I guess, fourth dimension. Because in a part of the movie, I only tell you a part of the movie, they were going through like a wormhole, like a portal from the 3D to the next level, which would be like the 4D matrix. And so they were going back and forth between the 3 and the 4D matrices in the movie. So one of the Trons from the fourth dimension matrix was saying something about the purpose. And she was like, I follow my directions, you know, so now I don't know what this going on. I don't know what's my purpose and whatever. And one of the Trons, Trine Aries, wanted to be permanently, he wanted to be permanent because they had like a temporary life and then they would get reborn again. Okay. So I mean, it could be subliminals in there about death and rebirth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it's going to hit you, but if you can on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, go ahead and see it while it's at the movies, but see it in 3D. See it in 3D. And listen, I'm so ready for December to come so I can see the new Avatar movie. Who's going to see the new Avatar movie? Listen, I think they can keep making Avatar movies over and over and over. And every one of them is real good. But they're even better in 3D. Shut up. Ah! The Knight of Swords. Shut up. I had a feeling he was going to jump out here. Oh my gosh. And I didn't want to move so you could see that it wasn't no, you know. But I mean, you trust me. Most of y'all trust me already. Anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got 6 cards. Yeah, the 6 is about balance and reciprocity. And it's also about choices. The choices that we are making is what is bringing our lives into balance. Okay. Wow. And you know, the Knight of Swords is giving the energy of like freedom of speech. Oh my gosh. Got the Knight of Swords. You also have I told you, Page of Swords. Listen. Oh my gosh. Then we got the 6 of Cups. You're going to start receiving information from your Akashic records. Page of Swords, pages bring the news. I don't know if that light was glowing or shining or whatever it is. I think that's the sun coming through. You see it? Yeah. When I said that you're going to be getting messages from your Akashic records, I saw that light shine through. I don't know if you noticed it. Maybe you'll have to rewind it or something like that. But the 6 of Cups is about something from the past coming back. And this 6 of Cups plus the Page of Swords is saying that you're going to receive messages from your Akashic records and they're going to start coming in hotter and faster. Okay, so get ready. Oh, also the High Priestess too? Yeah. Talking about those Akashic records. She's holding the book to the Akash right there. Wow. It could be something significant with pomegranates or pomegranate juice for somebody also. She's usually holding a pomegranate. The High Priestess is. But you also have the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups that came out with that. So what that is saying is The Nine of Cups is like your wish fulfillment. The Three of Cups is like a celebratory type of energy. So this is saying that the information that's coming in, you're going to be happy about the messages that you receive. You're going to be happy about the freedom that's going to come in. Whatever this information is, it's going to make you very, very happy. Look at the light again. It's going to make you very happy. And that's choosing to do that based on how the wind is blowing or whatever it is. Oh my gosh. Wow. And I'm not even going to stretch the messages. It's whatever it is, the information is going to start coming in. The synchronicities are going to be there. The signs are going to be there. Harder, stronger, faster. You're going to be happy about the information that you are going to receive, the guidance that you are going to receive, trusting your intuition. You know, and I really feel like it's going to make you very happy. It must be something that you've been probably waiting on a while, some kind of activations. The movie came out on 1010, which was the 1010 portal. You understand that they were going through wormholes, through portals. I'm telling you, if you didn't see Trine Aries, go see it if you can. Okay? So let's get into the message from the Oracle of the Universe. And we'll finish with the message from Archangel Michael. Okay? What's the message from the Oracle of the Universe? Yeah, we've been going to the AMC on Tuesdays for many years, even back when we lived in Nashville. So when we moved down here, saw they had AMC theaters, we just been still going and going on Tuesdays. Anybody pay full price for what? Ain't no point in it. We got the number 9. Also with the constellation, with the Sagittarius constellation, with Acclaim. And we'll read the message from the book for this. Acclaim. Critically acclaimed. You better go see that movie. And go see Avatar too. Put it in your calendar in December to go see Avatar as well. Critically acclaimed. That's saying go see that movie. It's going to activate something within you. It's going to activate some ancient wisdom, because you're talking about the constellation of Sagittarius. You're talking about ancient knowledge and wisdom. You're talking about ascended master type of downloads. That's what you're going to receive. Ascended master type of downloads. And I feel like you have some very powerful ascended masters that are going to start coming through. Maybe 3. I don't know. But you know, the number 3 is also connected to the Empress energy. So something is growing. Something has been gestating. It's like this information is going to start coming in. It's just been sitting there for the right time, for the divine timing to start coming through to you. You understand? Because now you know how to work with it. You know how to implement this and that. It's something that you know how to do now. You're ready. The number 9 is also connected to like the wounded healer. So it's like you must be starting to use your healing abilities on yourself, which I do believe also we've been in this process of healing ourselves, healing our inner child, cutting those karmic cords, those karmic ties, those generational curses. We've been breaking them, and we've been doing all the things. And so now we get access to higher knowledge and wisdom, critically acclaimed. Somebody might end up networking. You may get a networking deal coming through. 3 of Cups. That's a celebration. 3s are about the coming together of something. Critically acclaimed. Somebody here might end up famous or anything. Something like that. I mean, you never know. So, I knew that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is on page 40, and it says, while it is important to be recognized and appreciated for your work, huge acclaim is often unnecessary, right? And I know a lot of you was like, I don't really want to be in the spotlight, but sometimes you have to be put in the spotlight for something that you know, some information or some kind of gift or skill or talent or ability. But it doesn't mean that you, I don't know. Some of you are going to be known worldwide if you allow your gifts to gift you. And if you don't go against the grain, if you walk in your purpose, you're going to have to share your gift. And we're here to help many people. So you're going to have to be in some kind of spotlight, or you will be going against the grain. And maybe next lifetime you'll understand and overstand and understand what you came here to do. You know what I mean? So it says, know your power, build your self-esteem from the inside out. If you require lots of experience, go seek it. Go the extra mile for knowledge. Go the extra mile for knowledge. Explore on a deeper level. Wowee. Let's get final message from Archangel Michael. This is the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle. What is this on the split? This map. Map quest. The number 32 could be significant. I know it is for me. My daddy was killed when he was 32. And it said the way forward is open. You got this map and it says you are here and you're moving towards joy. You're moving towards joy. And it says you are not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Archangel Michael is saying, I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Look, it says it right there. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. And the knights, the horses, represent freedom. Horses represent freedom and action. So it's go time. It's go time. It's time to make some moves. It's go time. Bottom, oh, wow. I didn't even shuffle. That's what had came out on the split. Let's shuffle and see what comes out. Jeez. Okay, you got the number 20, Judgment. It says, no, it's not time yet. For some, I think this is how you feeling. Because the way forward is open, but you're like, I don't know if it's time for me to this. I don't know if it's time for me to that. I don't know if it's time for me to start sharing. I don't know if it's time for this, time for that. I'm waiting on divine timing, but whole time you could be just pussyfooting out of fear. That's what I believe. Yep, please be patient. That's the Temperance energy. But I really feel like when you try to be so patient, I feel like the time is running out. That's what I really feel like. Temperance energy, patience. Yeah, you're going to use discernment and you're going to do things in the right time. But I feel like as a human, and with the way that a lot of us are open and opening, people may not really understand where you're coming from. They may not see the vision because you're 75 steps ahead or whatever. But somebody out here is ready to connect with you. Somebody out here is ready to connect with you. You understand? And that's what you've been wishing. You're just ready for your soul tribe, for the people who really can really flow with what it is that you're saying and can see what is happening in the matrix and in the ethers. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you I know are so open, you can see and feel. And we're in October. We're in the month of divine connection, in divine alignment. And we're in the month when the veils are so thin. So thin. I dreamed this rising. I woke up from a dream where I was pregnant. I'm like, how can I be pregnant? I don't even have a uterus. And they said, I know, but you're pregnant with a baby girl. I said, damn. Okay. So this card says this is not divine time, and this is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. But the opportune moment is here. But for some, it is you've been patient or whatever it is, but something is going to happen where you cannot hold back. You're going to have to open up. You're going to have to use that throat chakra like the sword, and you're going to have to start spreading the word. Something in you is not going to allow you to stay closed up any longer. Okay? For some of you, you've been waiting for maybe you've been, waiting for some kind of activation. I know these, like the Marvel movies and stuff like that, I always go see them because they activate something in me every time. Every time. And when I was sitting there looking at Tron Ares, I was like wondering, I'm picking up on some things, but I'm like, I didn't feel the activation. I usually would feel the third eye, the first eye, the mind's eye. I would usually feel it, you know, and I know that something is activating, or my eyes would, it would just like, something would happen, seem like in every one of them. But sometimes it's just like, I don't know, but you know, I enjoyed the movie. Tron Ares was one of those where it was like, dang, I'm picking up on how they going in and out of the matrix, the wormhole, the all of this and that, how time is changing and all of these things, right? And I was like, dang, this one didn't feel the same. But lo and behold, now the movie started at 9:30 and it's 2 hours. You know, they got like 30 minutes of previews. So by the time I got out of the movie, it was midnight. It was already Wednesday. So I was in the movie overnight. And I usually go to like a 7 o'clock movie. I don't go to a late movie because I want to be in the bed, you know, by 10 something or whatever. Definitely by 12, I'm already laying down for sure. Even if I'm not asleep, I'm definitely laying down. So I'm like, what is this, you know, 9:30 movie? My children went to go see something else. And that was the only time both movies was playing at the same time. You feel me? So we had to go to the late movie, but I ended up inside the movie theater, inside of, you know, like the what is it, the credits and all of that was playing or whatever. But anyway, I moved into the next day while I was there, went home, got rest, woke up from a dream, and, you know, I got activated from whatever was subconsciously being restored inside of my subconscious while I was watching the movie. Had to be. Okay. So top of the deck energy is the number 3. Archangel Michael is with you now, even though you cannot see it. Archangel Michael, it says, I'm actively working on a situation for you. He says he is here and helping you. There's that 3 again. Empress energy. Okay. Pray from the heart. Bottom of the deck, the number 23 could be significant. 23 and 32 out here mirroring each other. So it's a lot that's going on the inside. And it's about to be showing up on the outside with that mirror energy right there. And it says pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. That's why that 9 of Cups is here. And that's why the 3 of Cups is here. You understand? All right. So those are the messages. Thank you so much for spending all this time with us. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.